Hello, ladies and gentlemen of the channel. Today, we are gonna work on the gen. I wanna get those arms installed, or at least start the process. But first, Caleb is giving us a ride to Harbor Freight. Well, not really, it's like a two birds with one stone thing. We're going to get lunch, and then we're going to Harbor Freight. We're gonna try and piece together a budget toolkit. Oh my. There's a buffet right here. My goal here is to piece together a little toolbox set that I could bring to the track and leave at home too, that has everything I would need. So like just your typical metric stuff, nothing crazy. I don't need any power tools, but probably get a wrench set. They got these like pre-made ones. I remember I got one of these before, but I don't really want to spend that much. It's kind of too much. So we'll see what we could do on a budget with an actual toolbox. This looks like the perfect size for what I want to stick in here, and it looks cool and it's cheap AF. We're looking for the most cost-effective tools here. Metric wrench set that goes from like 9 to 24, and then metric and SAE sockets and a 1/2-inch drive ratchet to get those stubborn bolts out. Chow, you're drunk. We got away with all this stuff for like 70 bucks, used a 20% off coupon. It's not a lot, obviously, and we will be adding some tools to the collection as time goes on, but it's just something real quick to have that's our own, so we're not using all of Caleb's stuff, and this should technically be everything we need for a simple job. So we ended up going out, grabbing something to eat. Unfortunately, it is dark AF right now, and it's only like 6. It is 6:20 p.m. But on the bright side, I am in shorts and a t-shirt right now, and it's not cold at all. In fact, it's warm, so I am thankful for that. So right now, I have to move the van and trailer out of the way so that I can pull the truck out and get the Genesis in. And a little bit about the truck right now. So unfortunately, I am thinking about selling it. I'm not like 100% like I'm gonna sell this thing, like I need to sell it. I put it on Craigslist as kind of like a feeler, and you know, if someone will offer me the money for it, I'm gonna have to sell it just so I can fund another project. I know I said like, oh, it kind of pains me a little bit because I really love the truck, but you know, things happen. Could use the money a little bit more than the truck, and now that the van and trailer is down here, it's kind of like, do I really need 2 diesel vehicles? Not really, but you know, if it doesn't sell, I have no issues with that. It's a gorgeous truck. I love this truck, but you know, cash talks. So now I got to move all this stuff around, and then I think Caleb wants to do something with his car too, so I'm gonna make a bunch of room. I got our little budget trackside toolbox set up. There's not a lot of stuff in it, just literally the basics. I was going for something like Caleb. Caleb's got this box right here for his trackside box, and it's literally the basics only in there. Wrenches, sockets. What's in the bottom of this thing?
Yeah, it's super simple.
This is what I was going for.
So I have a box of hardware of like shit that
fittings and such.
Yeah, fittings and stuff that I need. Some gasket maker, extra lugs, butt connectors for wires, coil over wrenches, Allen wrenches. Very important. This is a axle because you break axles a lot. Wrenches, wire strippers, self tappers, tape for fittings, and then a drill, cordless impact, spare spark plugs, and then today actually we just got this little organizer. So we got a bunch of AM fittings there, nuts and washers.
This looks so neat.
Bolts, and then up here, which I mean this is just from Harbor Freight, but it makes things really convenient, especially when I kind of found out while building my car. Assorted heat shrink, rubber clamps for like to hold up wiring or hold up like your fuel lines or whatever, and then just another assortment of like butt connectors and female and male connectors. So like my headlights are done with these. It's super simple and just unplug them. And then waterless car wash, gear oil, zip ties,
tons of brake
clean,
some gloves,
yeah, I mean,
microfibers.
We don't have a lot of stuff, but it's like the essentials for like going to the track. We want to get a lift. We want.
Yeah, we have a lot. We have a shopping list of stuff that we want that we'll get eventually.
We want like a real toolbox, but like having like
portable
each of our shit right here, and like to finally know where everything is. Like we used to have this huge box of hardware, and it sucked. Like you're like, oh, I need a 10mm bolt and nut, and you're just like dump out this huge box into a pile of hardware, and it sucks.
That's our little tool setup, and the beauty of it is, yeah, dude, it's great because, oh, we're going to the track today. Okay, let me just throw this in the trunk of my car, and you're off and on your way. Yeah. You don't have to worry about it.
Yes.
That's why I was trying to design or piece together a little budget tool setup like this one.
Tire pressure gauge, also very important.
This camber wear. Ball belted on this side, literally full tread depth on the outside.
I think you should just flip it for
just flip that. No, it's too like if I flipped it. Yeah, do you see this atrocity, dude?
This is all going to be fixed by the end of tonight.
This is Stance life.
This is garbage.
Yeah, this is.
And my car's about to have a dash.
All right, so we have to take the wheel spacer off as well because when this has zero camber after we put the arms on, it will hit the fender because the only reason this was on here was to compensate for the camber. So with zero camber, we won't need the spacer anymore. All right, so we got these beautiful ISR Pro arms to go in the Genesis. And as you see, there is no shortage of arms. There's arms everywhere. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you got the bucket here. So that's technically a 5th arm because you can actually delete this and make it an arm. So we're gonna go ahead and get this toe one out first, and then we'll work around this one. Oh, it won't focus on it.
What the fuck is that?
I don't know, there's like a Chinook hovering over the woods across the street.
Dude, that thing's huge.
There you go. Stock toe arm, out. All right, so here we have the ISR tow rod for the Genesis, and as you can see, it's a little bit shorter, but check this out. You just spin this and watch how that moves. Sick. So this is what's really doing it, because when you adjust, Tom brought the camber out on the stock camber adjustment. He zeroed it out, but then the toe got all whacked out because this is non-adjustable. So this will fix all of our problems. Camber arm out.
Where's the fucking hammer? Give me the hammer. Huh?
Testing 1.
Testing some toe adjustments.
Keep going.
More?
Yep. A little more.
Right there?
But dude, they said the edge here.
Alright, we got all the arms done on this side. It's low-key a pain in the ass. Takes a long time to figure it out, but they're on there. Needs to go to an alignment shop, and we're gonna start on the passenger side.
I told you. Alright, well look. We're driving the vehicles, going to the dyno to the car. So it's gonna be the video.
All right, passenger side arms are all in. We're gonna go ahead and attempt to kind of straighten it out. It has massive toe in right now. So I'm gonna climb under the car and get some adjustments made.
Looking from there to there. Say like roughly 9.5. Okay, so it's saying it needs to go out a lot.
So we got the toe kind of figured out on this side, and then we realized that one of the arms is on upside down. So we're gonna have to take that one arm out. It's the aftermarket one of this one with this weird ball joint thing on the end of it. It's upside down because the ISR one has a curve in it. It's right there. It's got a curve in it, and the curve is facing the wrong way. It looked right when we put it on, but the second we got the toe situated, it started binding on the top, which was a dead giveaway that it was upside down. All right, so we got that arm in there flipped. Shout out to Carr here, because he's been busting his ass all night. What time is it, dude? It's mad late right
Probably
now.
Probably close to 2.
Yeah, it's really late, and he's been helping me out with the car. He's, for anyone wondering, he's low-key 240 God. How many of you had?
46 or 47.
47 240s in his day, so he knows what's good. But that's about it for the night. We got the arms in on both sides, which is dope. This one's got the camber issue sorted out. As you can see there, look at that. No more negative camber. That's sick. But this one definitely has a little bit of toe in. We're not gonna worry about that right now. It's really late. I'm just glad the arms are in. An alignment shop can take care of this for us. So I might just put the wheel on, send it with nasty ass toe in, bring it to the alignment shop, say, hey, fix this please, and then they will. So with that being said, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Definitely stick around for tomorrow's.